Thank you for joining me on this hypnotherapy session. If you enjoy our work, please take a moment right now to give this video a thumbs up. Leave us a comment and tell us how relaxed you feel. Subscribe to our channel and add me to your favorites. In a moment, you will feel very relaxed, drowsy, and sleepy. Do not listen to this recording if you are driving or when operating heavy machinery. Find a safe place where you can comfortably sit or lay down and be totally undisturbed for an hour or so. All you have to do is listen to the sound of my voice. At some point, you may lose track of what I am saying to you. It is perfectly normal when that happens. Just allow yourself to drift along. Just let hypnosis happen. Now, I want you to remove your shoes or any apparel that will interfere with your physical comfort in any way. Stretch out on your back with your legs separated, arms extended loosely and limply alongside your body, palms facing downward and fingers limply outstretched. Listen to the sound of my voice and remain quiet and passive. Start by becoming unaware of your body. Fix your eyes at a spot on the ceiling overhead. Pick out an imaginary spot and stare at that spot without moving a muscle. Now, take a deep breath and fill up your lungs. Exhale slowly. Sleep now. Exhale slowly. Sleep now. Let your eyelids close down. Now your eyelids are closed down. Please leave them closed until I ask you to open them again. Now, I want you to mentally picture that you are looking at the tips of the toes. In your imagination, follow those muscles as they move back into the ball of the foot. Follow those muscles as they move back into the ball of the foot. Back into the arch and all the way back into the heel. Now turn all those muscles loose. Let them grow limp and lazy, just like a handful of loose rubber bands. As the muscles begin to relax, just let your mind relax too. Let your mind drift where it will. Let your mind drift off to pleasant scenes in your imagination. And now, let the relaxation move on up into the ankle. From the ankle all the way up to the left knee. The calf muscles begin to grow loose and limp, heavy and very relaxed. All of your tensions are fading away. You're relaxing more with each easy breath that you take. Begin breathing more deeply. Now, just as you breathe each night when you're in deep and sound slumber. Just imagine that you can see your breath as a white mist coming from your nostrils. Each and every time that you exhale this white mist, you are freeing yourself of tension and going deeper and deeper into drowsy relaxation. Now, from the knee all the way to the left hip, the long thigh muscles are churning loose, easing off and just relaxing now. Now, as those muscles relax, just let go a little more and gently, calmly, easily drift on over into a pleasant state of easy relaxation. Let the wave of relaxation move over into the toes of the right foot, back into the arch, and all the way back to the heel. Turn all of those muscles loose and go deeper and deeper into relaxation. Into the ankle, the muscles let go. From the ankle all the way up to the right knee. The calf muscles are turning loose and letting go. You're relaxing more with each easy breath that you take, with each sound that you hear. Each sound carries you deeper, deeper, and sounder into sleep. From the knee all the way up to the right hip, the long thigh muscles grow limp and lazy. As those muscles relax, just let go all the way down deeper and deeper into drowsy slumber. Turn them all loose and go deeper into sleep. The wave of relaxation moves on up into the stomach now, into the solar plexus, the center of nervous energy. Each muscle and nerve lets loose the tensions, relaxing. You're drifting down deeper and deeper into sleep, down deeper into slumber. Up through the ribs, the muscles relax. Into the broad muscles of the chest. The muscles of the chest grow limp and loose and very relaxed. All of your tensions are fading away. You're relaxing now, more with each easy beat of your heart and going deeper into drowsy slumber. Into the neck, the muscles let go. All around the neck, the muscles relax, just as they relax each night when you are deep and sound in sleep. Turn them all loose and let go deeper and deeper into slumber. And now, let the relaxation start down your back. From the base of the skull to the base of the spine. Each muscle and nerve along the spine lets loose the tension, relaxing. You are drifting down, deeper and deeper into sleep, down deeper into drowsy slumber. And the wave of relaxation spreads out into the broad muscles of the back. Now all across the small of the back, all across the back of the shoulders. Turn loose every muscle and every nerve in the back and go deeper and deeper into sleep. Into the shoulder, the muscles let go. From the shoulders down to the elbows of both arms. The upper arm muscles are turning loose, easing off and just relaxing now. elbows down to the wrists on both arms. The forearm muscles grow limp and lazy. From the wrists to the fingertips on both hands, each muscle and nerve lets loose the tensions, relaxing. You're drifting down deeper and deeper in sleep. Into the jaws, the muscles relax. The jaws are parting slightly, teeth not quite touching. All around the mouth, the muscles let go. Up through the nose, each nerve gives way. All around the eyes, the muscles are heavy and very relaxed. Even your eyebrows are relaxing now. Across the forehead, the muscles smooth out. Across the top of the skull, down the back of the neck, down through the temples, back around the ears. All of the muscles are loose and lazy, just like a handful of loose rubber bands. And you may feel now a pleasant tingling sensation in the tips of your toes or in your fingertips. A pleasant tingling sensation, growing stronger and stronger now as your entire body is being bathed in the pleasant glow of complete and utter relaxation. Now you are completely relaxed. Each muscle and nerve in your body is loose and limp and relaxed, and you feel good. And now you're so wonderfully relaxed, probably wanting anything, nobody expecting anything, and absolutely nothing whatsoever for you to do but to relax. I want you to imagine that you're just an observer of your own mind, drifting slowly down through your levels of consciousness. In the upper level at first, the part that deals with the hurly-burly of everyday life, where decisions have to be made and the full meaning of things has to be considered and taken into account. It's like the sale floor of a busy department store, crowded, full with shoppers and staff, and you are just an observer, quietly, softly drifting down, lower and lower and lower, still in the subconscious mind, not yet in the subconscious. Down to the level where things are half heard, half remembered, partly realized, the part where things are formed before they really begin to take shape. This is like a lower floor of that same department store. The floor, perhaps, where everything is unpacked and made ready for sale. And you just carry on, drifting deeper and deeper down, lower and lower, down into the upper reaches of the subconscious. This is the part of your mind that colors your thoughts, that makes you like some things and dislike other things. The part where sudden ideas and inspirations spring from. sometimes catching you almost by surprise. The floor where all that stored stock is kept. And you just drift lower and lower, softly, gently, down and down to the lower levels of your subconscious, as far down as you can go, to the part of your mind that governs how you see the world. This is the floor that's the most important of all, where accounts are kept and campaigns are decided and judgments are made. This is the part of your mind that controls how you feel. It's the birthplace of feelings like pride and anger, pleasure and envy, happiness and pain, and all the other emotions that make you into the sort of person you are. This is also where secret memories from a long time ago are stored. Memories that are sometimes so secret that even you have no conscious knowledge of them. But even without that conscious awareness, they can color your judgment and affect your feelings. Sometimes benign, but often causing all sorts of problems. Now, I want you, if you will, to use your imagination even more powerfully. I want you to imagine yourself at the end of a long corridor, sweeping away in front of you in a long, gentle curve, so that you can't actually see the end of it. But you know instinctively that it's completely empty, that there's nobody here but you. And as you move along it, you see that there are doors set in the walls at different intervals. Doors to different parts of your mind. And eventually, you find yourself outside a door with the legend, "Secrets," inscribed boldly upon it. You can see that it's locked with a large key. You realize that this is the room where your secret memories are kept. This is the room where your secret memories are kept. Things that have been locked up here by your subconscious mind because they once upset you in some way. Things that hurt you. Things perhaps that frightened you so badly you simply couldn't bear it. They're all memories from a very long time ago, and they can't hurt you now. But your subconscious mind doesn't know this, and it continues to take responsibility for protecting you from them. And that responsibility weighs heavily in your subconscious. And because your subconscious governs how you feel day to day, that weight affects you consciously. But these memories are nothing more than thoughts now. They can't hurt you anymore. And your subconscious can simply let them go. For every memory you recall, you'll find yourself feeling just a bit lighter, just that bit happier, just that bit more able to go on with today's tasks of living. You are very relaxed. You begin to feel free from all the tension, anxiety, and fear. You now realize that you are more confident. You have taken the enormous first step to helping yourself. You begin to feel the strength from within, motivating you to overcome any and every obstacle that may stand in the way of your happiness, social life, and home life. You will find that from this moment on, you are developing more self-control. You will now face every situation in a calm and relaxed state of mind. Your thinking is very clear and sharp at all times. Your self-respect and confidence are expanding more and more each day in every way. In the past, you felt helpless and overwhelmed, and you are replacing that with confidence, strength, and self-control. You are becoming a happy person now, with a positive attitude towards life. You are succeeding now in all that you do. You have all the abilities necessary for success. When you wake up, you will feel a load of burden has been lifted from your shoulders. You will walk around feeling much lighter, much more at ease. You will find yourself smiling a lot more, smiling to everybody you see, smiling at people you know, people you don't know, even at animals. In return, you will find them smiling back at you. Your life is filled with joy, delight, and happiness. All your senses will become much more alive, much more acute. You will be able to see much brighter colors, hear much more vivid sounds, feel much more defined sensations. Taste and smell became new and refreshed. Your mind will be clear and focused. Your body will be vital and energetic. Every day, in every way, you will become better and better, better and better. If this is your normal bedtime, you will find yourself drifting off into deep, deep sleep right now. You find it very easy to sleep through the night without any interruption. You will have many wonderful, happy dreams, and you will remember them fondly in the morning. You will wake up feeling great in the morning, feeling deeply and fully rested, feeling fully energized, feeling refreshed and renewed, feeling better than you've ever felt before. If this is not your bedtime and you need to wake up, I'm going to count from 1 to 10. When I reach the number 10, you will wake up feeling great, feeling amazing, feeling like you've just had 12 hours of a good night's sleep. As soon as you open your eyes, you will feel happy, optimistic, and stress-free, radiating with a sense of self-confidence, full of life, full of positive energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, coming back now, 8, 9, whenever you're ready, 10. Welcome back. Feels good, doesn't it? I am so grateful to have you with me today. Once again, if you enjoy our work, please take a moment right now to give this video a thumbs up. Leave us a comment and tell us how relaxed you feel. Subscribe to our channel and add me to your favorite. Thank you for spending this time with me. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.